YouTube.
We've only got another vlogizzle on the go, haven't we?
And where are we today, Dean?
We're here in my car.
It's a Skoda.
Recently passed my driving test just on Friday.
I feel the safest of all.
It's good here in my car.
Do you reckon we get a little bit more light if I open my doors?
Have we got? Is that?
No, that didn't really
Probably
get us.
didn't do a lot. Just no.
Today we're going to be talking about Swans.
Swans?
And the 2012, you know, the end of the world thing that's happening.
Shout out to Dan Gray for giving us the content for this vlog.
The Grey Star. Yeah. Holler for my boy, Dan Gray.
Holler for the Grey Star. One of AJ's biggest fans.
He loves a bit of edutainment.
He's only been in 1 or 2 vlogs before. He edutains us.
Guess who else is here, guys? Guess. Go on.
Go on, have a
Who's
guess.
in all my vlogs?
Oh.
Scott Jackson!
Scott here in my car as well.
I'm a bitch and I got in his car.
Got no pickup lines.
He stays on the grind, tells those hoes all the time.
Bitch, get in my car.
It's the only way to live.
I've actually written stuff down today.
Yeah.
Really bad handwriting.
I think it's probably the best handwriting ever.
Oh, no.
Carlsberg doesn't write, but if it did...
When I'm writing, I can only receive Swan-related facts coming out.
Just read some out and I can listen to you, or...
Is this central locking in this Skoda?
There is central locking in this Skoda. I can lock all my doors. Let's start this vlog off with going through a problem with Dean's car. This door, central locking sometimes works. Also, the brakes stick on, which means the brake lights are constantly on.
You could say the image breaks down.
Speaker to the right hand side here, all rattly, the cover fell off earlier. The side plastic trim, that's not screwed down. Mate Gary, big up Gary, he tripped over the car and took a piece of the plastic with him.
Every time when Dean was like, I'm gonna do my test, I was like, when you pass, will you visit me please? And now, here he is, finally here, visiting me.
Him. Yeah, also petrol, my petrol gauge. When I speed up, petrol goes down. If I change up gear, the petrol swings up.
I know, I've started to think that this car is a bit crap.
So on a road, I can go from looking like I have a full tank to looking like I have no petrol at all. I've started to think it's probably the best car in the world ever, ever.
Dean passed his test, everybody.
First time as well.
Speaking of, we were watching the build today.
Oh my God, we could do better.
It was horrible. Get a fucking tripod. It was disgusting. Bad angles. The acting was terrible.
If you want to zoom in on a building, get a crane shot or something and do it slowly. Don't just be looking at a car. Put the zoom button on as quick as you can and just look up into the right hand corner.
It made me physically ill. I actually had to go to Lidl's and buy
chocolate raisins, answer to all life's
chocolate
problems.
peanuts.
Chocolate peanuts, the work of the devil.
I like both.
Peanuts, devil nuts. Devil nuts.
Right, anyway, we're gonna strike you with some swan-based knowledge now.
Bit of swan-based knowledge. The male swan is the only known bird to have a penis.
And it's known as a cob.
Cob with a cock.
Should say
cock on the cob.
Exactly what I was gonna say. You know me so well.
On the same brainwave.
Brainwave.
Late wavelength.
The female swan is known as a pen.
Should get a bit of a cob in the pen.
The cob's the only bird with a knob. Cob knob. If you're wondering what this is actually a flying pig. There you go, there's a pig with wings. Little wings there.
I like pigs.
Flying pigs.
I one day hope to own a pig of my own.
We're going to own a farm, aren't we, Dean?
Yeah, I believe we are going to own a farm, AJ. Tell you what, I'm going to sort that mirror out, mate.
A blow from a swan's knuckle bone.
Bone of the knuckle.
Yeah, the knuckle bone can actually break a man's arm. If it can break an armed man...
If it could break an armed man physically in half...
A man's arm, then surely he can break a man's neck. Little known fact about me, I'm scared of swans. Swanophobia. Swanophobic.
I think cats are evil, and when they're trying to... If you've seen any of those videos on YouTube of them trying to talk, I think it's because something's gone so wrong with the world that cats are trying to talk to us and they've got a message, and it scares me because if cats are trying to talk, that there's something seriously wrong. And if you look back in culture, like the ancient Egyptians worship cats as a god, if cats are trying to talk, there's something seriously bad going on. Like the world ending in 2012.
An ancient Mayan tribe. Mayans were an Aztec tribe that killed lots of people.
Yeah, they used to sacrifice people to their sun god, Kozatiel or something like that, I believe. Yeah, they used to slice out the heart and hold it up to the...
Very advanced writing, mathematics and astronomy, and a lot of their astronomy, even 1,500 years later, is only wrong by 33 seconds, which is pretty impressive. And now that basically their calendar ends at 2012, and a lot of people have taken this to mean we're all gonna die because of Mel Gibson's film Apocalypto. But a lot of people are just saying it means a new beginning. So basically it's like an odometer on a car, not Dean's car because it probably doesn't work.
I don't even know what odometer is.
but it just basically resets. So their calendar will then start again from 0 all the way to another 2012. Scott, have you got anything to say?
What was that?
Alright.
Mate, this is my car, you know. This is an expensive vehicle, yeah?
I thought this was a coffin. About the Mayans, they
about the end
were
of
pretty
the thing.
good at parkour.
I heard that developed into the modern sport of parkour.
You hit the nail on the head there.
Nail, head, Dean hit it. Not true, because Dean's actually dyspraxic.
Probably hit
Explain
myself on the head with the nail.
You explain dyspraxia to me. And to all the lovely people out
Well,
there.
it's defined as an immaturity of movement.
Spraxia.
Immaturity of movement. He'd probably hit himself on the hammer. Back onto swans.
You know, I used to be a swan when I was younger.
All swans found in the open water belong to the crown. The crown is the queen.
So, Dan Gray, your idea to go into, like, foreign waters and kill a swan, it's not going to work, it's still illegal.
Listen! Seriously, blood. Is that why I'm called James Bond?
To London, a bloody stealing my swan and ting. Looks like my girlfriend's giving us a ring.
Oh, it really hurt.
If Dean does just keep talking to Zoe, I'm
Okay,
thinking about just leaving tonight. Because, I mean,
Whoa.
we're trying to have a
Oh, that's
serious
good, then.
vlog together. If I open my doors to someone, I don't expect them to just come in and start
Yeah.
talking to their girlfriend on the phone. It's just one of those things where nothing seems
Sorry.
right. And if I did have a car, it would keep me stable for days because I'd be able
Okay,
to
then.
live in it, give people lifts for money.
Why?
Em made us a very nice stir fry tonight. Thank you, Em. Tasted delicious. Seriously,
Oh my god.
delicious.
I just want to watch something good.
And that stir fry was exquisite. They gave me a vegetarian option as well, which is much appreciated.
Just natural shit. They should just be able to eat whatever they eat. Do they eat grass? Do they eat grain? And why did the chicken cross the road?
Don't know.
To avoid racial prejudice.
No, I think it's good for comedy to bring attention to political issues.
Swans. Kai, I always get your name wrong and call you Key. I can't wait for you to come down and train with us though. Maybe I'll be as good as you, we'll see. And then when we're training, we'll be running and jumping, and we won't even know that our lives will be draining away into a flush toilet.
Story about the swans.
Okay, well basically, Eastern European gangs of asylum seekers have been coming over here and stealing our swans.
Doesn't sound like a story made up by the Daily Mail, does it? Oh no.
Steal them and eat them, Scott. They steal them. Just the Eastern European ones.
Eastern European gangs of asylum
Of
seekers.
asylums. A policeman caught a few Eastern Europeans red-handed barbecuing a duck. A duck. You're legally allowed to eat duck. But they had two.
Dead swans
Dead swans.
prepared for cooking.
What do you mean
Understand me?
prepared for cooking?
Just can you imagine that scene? Hello, officer. I make barbecue. I roast bird. You have bird. You have leg.
Aye, Sonny Jim. What kind of bird are you cooking?
We cannot eat bird in our country. Eat bird. We make bird for policemen. Policemen be happy. Or we cook a duck. We cook duck now.
You're cooking duck.
We're
Oh,
cooking-
okay. I'll have some duck. Yes. What's in the bags over there?
The bag we have big bird, but not Sesame
bird,
Street
yellow?
character. The rest is like snow color.
Hold on, son. Do you mean a swan?
Swan. That's we,
Are you eating swan, Sonny Jim?
No.
They're protected by the crown. Go back to your own fucking country. You asylum-seeking Eastern European gangs.
what that is piss your pants funny.
That's gonna be the vlog. Hope you enjoyed it here in my car.
Here in my car, Skoda 1994 Favorite GLXi 1.6 Estate.
I'm Adrian Jackson saying goodbye. Hope
I'm
you
Dean Lloyd
enjoyed.
Robinson saying goodbye.
I'm Scott.
He's Scott. Just ignore him.
Not worth the time of day.
Goodbye. Oh.